Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news both consumers and courts are influential today. In a widely watched survey, American consumer confidence slipped in September for a second month in a row. The deepening trade tensions fan concerns about business and labour market conditions. Consumer spending has been driving the American economy, and faltering confidence is an outside risk to that expansion. Of course, consumer confidence is a lagging indicator. One leading indicator includes confidence by producers, and in the latest regional Fed survey in the Mid-Atlantic states, the news is generally downbeat as well. It is not all negative in the US, however, although the positive data out today for house prices is now 2 months old. The S&P CoreLogic Case-Shiller US National Home Price Index rose 3.2% in July from a year ago, the same gain it reported in June. Prices are still cooling in the largest cities, however. Wall Street is down 0.8% on the flagging consumer confidence data, and few signs of progress on the trade front. Benchmark bond yields have fallen, and the oil prices dipped on the expectation of lower demand in the world's largest economy. China seems to have decided to shift its potential soybean orders away from the US to Brazil. Not only will that hurt the Americans, it won't be good for Brazilian deforestation pressures either. In Brussels, an EU court struck down a European Commission order for Starbucks to pay €13 million in back taxes to the Netherlands. A similar case involving Fiat is awaiting a decision. And Google also won a case involving Europe's right to be forgotten law, where the judges ruled that it can't be made to apply globally. In Australia, regulator Austrac has ordered the appointment of an external auditor to examine ongoing concerns in regard to PayPal Australia's compliance with their anti-money laundering laws. At 2 o'clock today, the RBNZ will release its decision on its latest OCR review. Universally, analysts expect no change, although to be fair, analysts' expectations were wrong at the last review. In Australia, the expectation is that the next RBA review will bring in another cut, for the core reason that not to cut will see the Aussie dollar rise and undermine their tenuous growth track. Currency wars in action. The US Treasury 10-year yield is sharply lower today at 1.64% and down 7 basis points from this time yesterday. Gold is up $3 to $1,526 an ounce. US oil prices are down sharply, down more than $1.50, and now just on $57 a barrel. The Brent benchmark has fallen too to just on $63 a barrel. The Kiwi dollar has firmed slightly this morning, up to 63.2 US cents. On the cross rates, we're still at 93 Aussie cents. Against the euro, we're at 57.4 euro cents. That puts the trade-weighted index back up to 68.5. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.